What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, The Lee Ferguson Experience. Have you ever heard this phrase, it's just music? People often say this because they feel music is this innocent medium that makes people laugh, dance, sing, smile, make love. They don't see anything wrong or anything bad when it comes to music. But music actually is one of the most powerful forces on the earth. It can control your emotions, it can control how you think, it can control your actions, it can control your words. Music was created by God himself for the sole purpose of worship in heaven. He created Lucifer to be the chief worship leader in heaven. I'm a musician and I have to practice every day to stay good at my instrument. Lucifer didn't have to do this. The Bible describes Lucifer as music. He didn't have to practice. Music just came out of him. His body was made as an instrument of worship. But then when pride entered into Lucifer's heart, when Lucifer said, I want to be above God, I want to be exalted high above God, he was then cast out of heaven. But please understand, he knows the power of music. Lucifer knows how music can influence a person and influence a culture. So what happens to music when it's perverted from its original design, which was to worship God, and now becomes satanic to influence a culture of people? If you're getting value from this video, please subscribe. And if you want to support the work of this channel to help us move forward, please click the link below. You're greatly appreciated.
This lie he's ever told was convincing people he doesn't exist. And you know, you see people, they think that he's like red. He's got a goatee and a pointy tail and stuff like that. He doesn't. He's very beautiful. He's an angel. Why would he look like some monster? He's capable of looking just like you. He could be in this room right now. We wouldn't know it.
That's a scary thought.
It's a very scary thought.
Was your abuse of alcohol related to the satanic influences that you'd been dabbling in?
I'll say this. Every time I drank, I did not always do activities that were satanic, but any time I had been doing anything that was satanic, I had been drinking.
So there
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. There was a relationship then.
Absolutely.
Did you pick up on what he just said? The enemy is very subtle. This is why the Bible describes him as a serpent. He's not going to depict himself as this big red dragon with horns and a fork and a beard like we see in many movies or, you know, a piece of art. He's going to come in very subtly, influence a culture, influence our minds, influence the hearts of people, and he will use music as a strong weapon to change the hearts and minds of men away from God over to him. I firmly believe that this topic of music is one of the most important conversations that we can have today. Why? Because it is so far-reaching. It affects our culture, it affects how we think, it affects how we live our lives. And with technology being so advanced, with direct access through our phone, we have our headphones in, our children are listening to types of music that is so satanic. We'd be horrified if we knew they were listening to this type of music. So this conversation is crucial, because how can you fight an enemy that you're not aware of?
Shane Lynch, formerly known for his role in the Irish boy band called Boyzone, speaks out about the demonic things that happen in the music industry.
I've been in rooms at the top of the top, which albums are prayed over demonically. Music is prayed over demonically. That goes out to the world, goes out to the radio stations, goes out to the public. And when you see that stuff and know that stuff, it's frightening.
When asked what he means by prayed over demonically, he expresses that there are rituals, ceremonies that take place to glorify Satan.
So rituals, ceremonies, everything to give light to the devil. It's a satanic music industry. That's majority of what it is.
In February 2024, Shane Lynch can even be seen stating that one of Taylor Swift's concerts is a full-blown satanic ritual. Here Shane states, even down to Taylor Swift, one of the biggest artists in the world. You watch one of her shows and she has 2 or 3 different demonic rituals to do with the pentagrams on the ground, to do with all sorts of stuff on her stage. But to a lot of people it's just art, and that's how people are seeing it, unfortunately.
Do you mean figuratively, or do you mean literally you've been in...
Literally, yes.
And
not figuratively.
Can you share what those albums were? Were they your albums?
No, they weren't our albums, no. They were not Boyzone albums. So that's what I mean by not every music is that. But it was on the stepping stone to that. So you're going back to 1993s into 2000s. And then if you look at what the music is today, the industry is today, for all your Sam Smiths to your Dojo Cats to your Beyoncés they are so demonic, it's unbelievable. And we can't, it's in front of us. It's something that we kind of go, oh, it's just music, but it really isn't. It's absolutely taken over the world, taken over our children, and taken over everything that's coming to the times of world crisis.
And are you talking about the messages that are in some of those songs, some of those that some of those artists, you know, share with their fans?
Yeah, messages and the glorification of Satan.
If you're getting value from this video, please subscribe. And if you want to support the work of this channel to help us move forward, please click the link below. You're greatly appreciated. What he said is spot on. The enemy's not even hiding his agenda anymore. It's in our faces. Every single day we are seeing these satanic things coming through the music, coming through our entertainment, coming through our media, and it is influencing a whole generation of people. This is not to highlight any particular person and what they're doing. I'm talking about music in general and how we need to protect ourselves from a satanic agenda that is coming through music. One thing I'm reminded of is this, is that music's original design was and still is for the purpose of worshiping God, and everything else is a counterfeit. Everything else is a perversion. So don't worry about what you're seeing, don't worry about what you're hearing. Protect your house, protect your mind, and protect your heart. Thanks for watching the Lee Ferguson Experience, and I'll see you again soon. God bless and take care.